The 25th legal thriller by renowned American author John Grisham, titled The Rooster Bar, 2017, revolves around the endeavors of three aspiring lawyers who masquerade as attorneys. Drawing inspiration from real-life events documented in the Atlantic magazine article, The Law School Scam, the narrative follows third-year law students Mark Frazier, Todd and Zola Mall enrolled at the notorious Foggy Bottom Law School, FBLS, in Washington, D.C. FBLS, labeled a diploma mill with lax admissions standards, offers a subpar legal education. Zola's boyfriend, Gordon Tanner, affected by bipolar disorder, uncovers evidence exposing Heinz Rackley, the proprietor of FBLS and other diploma mills. Rackley employs a complex yet technically legal scheme to exploit students, siphoning off millions of dollars while leaving them trapped in insurmountable debt and jobless. In anticipation of a potential class action lawsuit, Gordon endeavors to expose Rackley. However, amid an escalating manic episode and cessation of medication, Gordon is arrested for a DUI. With the assistance of street lawyer Daryl Crowley, Zola, Mark, and Todd secure Gordon's release on bail, only to have him disappear and later discover his tragic death by suicide. Held responsible for Gordon's demise, Mark and Todd face even bleaker job prospects when a DC law firm rescinds its employment offers. Opting to leave school, they find employment at the Rooster Bar, owned by a man named Maynard. In a bid to evade creditors associated with FBLS, Mark and Todd decide to establish a fake law firm, Upshaw, Parker, and Lane, leasing space in Maynard's building. Reluctantly but driven by desperation, Zola joins them in this deceptive venture. Initially, the trio achieves success in D.C. courts, expanding their clientele at Zola's suggestion to include personal injury cases. Despite their limited experience in this legal domain, Mark seeks out Ramon Taper to file a lawsuit against the hospital responsible for his infant son's death. Despite receiving assurance from experts that Mark's case is solid, he later discovers that the statute of limitations has lapsed. This revelation leaves Mark vulnerable to a potential legal malpractice lawsuit from Ramon, who could claim he was given unsound legal advice. Faced with this looming threat, Mark decides to disclose to Ramon's new lawyer, Edwin Mossberg, that he is not a legitimate attorney. Recognizing that a legal malpractice suit cannot be pursued against a fake lawyer, Mossberg drops the case but exposes the trio's deception to the DC Bar Association. Simultaneously, Ramon seeks the assistance of Crowley to explore alternative legal avenues against Mark. Now aware that their deception is known to the DC Bar Association, Mark, Todd, and Zola regroup and devise a new plan involving Swift Bank, a financial institution linked to FBLS founder Rackley. The bank is entangled in a class action settlement, poised to disburse billions of dollars to deceived customers. The trio fabricates thousands of fake customers, filing fraudulent claims on their behalf, aiming to amass enough funds to escape the United States and evade the Bar Association's scrutiny. Unbeknownst to them, the police are also conducting an investigation. Mark and Todd end up getting arrested, while Zola manages to evade arrest by returning to her parents' home country, Senegal, to shield them from an extortion scheme orchestrated by corrupt officials. From Senegal, armed with the $26,000 remaining in the fake law firm's account, Zola retains the services of the high-priced lawyer Adina Senga, who secures Mark and Todd's release on bail with the condition that they stay within the district. Using Gordon's evidence of the FBLS fraud, Mark and Todd persuade Rackley to expedite the Swift Bank settlements, including those for the fabricated clients. Quickly amassing a fortune, Mark and Todd acquire counterfeit passports to journey to Senegal. Although evidence of the fraudulent class action clients surfaces, by that point, the trio's funds are safely secured in a Caribbean hedge fund. Meanwhile, all three are indicted in absentia for racketeering. From Senegal, they send money to the United States to settle their debts and support their families. Permanently exiled from their homeland, Mark, Todd, and Zola establish a business in Senegal named the Rooster Bar. This gripping legal thriller not only entertains, but also serves as an exposé on for-profit colleges and the student debt crisis. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.